Krong from Snap Incorporated, product manager. I will tell about the next generation of AR gaming. Thank you for coming, Brett. Please welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the introduction. Good evening, Games Gathering Conference. Really happy to be here today and this morning for me. Take a little sip of coffee. Very excited to share with you some of the innovations happening here at Snap. My goal here is to inspire you, hopefully, and to get you very excited. I wish I could be there in person and see and meet people and maybe not shake hands, but bump elbows as we do now. But this is better than nothing, and certainly very exciting. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So my objective as a product manager at Snap right now is really to unlock the next generation of, as per the title, the next generation of augmented reality gaming. And as we say at Snap, to help lead the way in AR. That's one of Snap's missions, is to lead the way in AR. Today I'd like to share some of the incredible products and opportunities and technologies that we've recently released as a way to inspire you and inspire the next generation of creators and game developers to join us. And so I guess with that, let's get moving off that first slide. So speaking of slides, I could show a whole bunch of slides and with a bunch of text that's hard to read. I'm going to avoid that today, and instead, I think use maybe a more interesting and effective way to showcase what's going on here at Snap and what you might not have seen yet. We have an event every year called the Snap Partner Summit. It happens on May 20th of each year. And its purpose is to update the world with our progress. It's a keynote where we show off what we're proud of and what we've accomplished with partners. Partners being our community of developers, as well as our business partners. So perhaps I'll share just a short highlight reel from the 2021 Snap Partner Summit as a way to sort of kick things off and get things excited. Hopefully the audio is not too loud for everybody, but hopefully it's loud enough and that we don't have any of that repeating stuff that happens sometimes. So here we go.
With Sticker Kit. Let's take it to the streets to check out our upcoming layers. Tap the Ticketmaster layer to see what concerts are coming up and who's playing at your favorite venues nearby. Let me step into Lens Studio to show you what's new. Maybe something with a pattern.
All right. I hope that was exciting. Whoops, let's stop that. I hope that was as exciting for you guys and gals and folks as it was for me. And hopefully that played okay. I can't really tell. I'm sure it did. So yeah, super exciting stuff. I have to say, I have one more short video that I'm going to show to you guys, not because I want to just string together a bunch of videos for my presentation. Hopefully I can keep your attention in other ways and provide value in other ways than just showing off other people's work, the video editor's work. But I have to share this because I am so proud to have worked on this, and I come with a heavy bias towards showing this. Because I worked on this release. This was the fruit of labor of many people on our team, and I think it's particularly interesting for this audience of game developers and designers and game industry professionals. I won't lead too much. I'll let you absorb this as you see, and perhaps we can discuss it a little bit more afterwards. So let me kick off one more video for you guys, okay?
Hi, Keepan here, computer vision engineer at Snap. The mission of our team is to expand how people connect through the power of our AR. We started with landmarkers, and last year launched local lenses. Now we're proud to introduce connected lenses. For the first time, friends can share the same lens experience at the same time, whether they're across the room or across the world. To kick things off, we partnered with the LEGO Group. Together, we created a first-of-its-kind AR lens that allows you to collaboratively build with LEGO bricks right on Snapchat. Through shared state, real-time interaction, and co-located sessions, you can chat, play, create, and rebuild the world with your closest friends or your most distant relatives. And starting today, creators can build the next generation of connected AR experiences right in Lens Studio. Welcome to the world of connected lenses.
Okay, so what did we hear there? We heard that we can connect and share AR with our closest friends or our most distant relatives. So this is the connected lens feature. This is very exciting for me and for the future of gaming, for several reasons. So whereas in the past, lens developers and the lens landscape was really limited to solo play, and formerly with snappables, some of the small mini games and quiz type games, the casual games that you might have seen on the left-hand side of the carousel for those who use the app regularly. Those experiences were sort of shared experiences in that you could snap your result and send a challenge back to your friend to get them to play. They could see your result and then they could send it back. So sort of asynchronous gameplay. What's different now with connected lenses is that as game developers and experienced developers, we have a template available that's very easy to use out of the box on Lens Studio 4, which allows developers to facilitate a real-time session and leveraging persistent storage of game data and metadata to be exchanged between the participants of the real-time session. And in addition to that, so that real-time session can be used for remote shared experiences. So you and I playing a Lego game from across the world, we can do this in real time. We can also, if we're in the same room together, share a AR experience with the context and perspective of each of our devices. How this works is that player one will initiate the session as a host, scan their room with their phone, generate a computer vision map of the points of interest in the room, This computer vision map will then be uploaded. A snap code will be generated on the host's phone, and then player 2 can scan the snap code, download the computer vision map that the host has created, and then the session begins with both players registering the augmented reality experience relative to the physical space that they're in. So this GIF that you see rolling in the background sort of implies a remote experience, but you can imagine how if they were both in the same room, they could walk around the same AR game stage and AR assets, 360, XYZ, registered in the same place. So that we think that this is really interesting and can't wait to see what the community of developers and designers and our preferred partners can develop with this technology. Again, this is all available out of the box, ready to roll, with UI available, with legal handled for you, with a launch button handled for you. Really, as a developer, you just need to bring the great ideas and the great concept. And a lot of this great plumbing work and augmented reality technology is available for you. And so this is just brand new stuff, and we have a lot. We have. Can't wait to see what happens next with it. We are certainly very excited about this technology. And so with that, I'll move on to some of the other experiences that we have. So, I hope that you can see so far, basically, that here at Snap, we're looking to constantly innovate and evolve ways for our users and for the community of devs to interact with the camera, right? Snap is a camera company. We are focused on the future of the camera. You would notice if you had seen the Snap Partner Summit in 2021, which I'm sure some of you have, that this is a great area of focus for us there. I can't just spend my whole presentation replaying the clips from the Snap Partner Summit. I think that would probably be unfair and not a very exciting games conference presentation. But I encourage everyone to check it out. It's available on YouTube, and it's about an hour long, and I think that it does a decent job of a very good job of articulating current state and future state vision for Snap. So barring a full replay of this hour-long video, I think maybe I'll provide some examples, some key callouts that I think are interesting and would further inspire you, because I know that this incredibly talented audience of designers and engineers and industry professionals that I'm speaking to right now will already be thinking of ways to create AR gaming experiences with these tools. And based on some of these examples, maybe sparking some interest, and I can't wait to connect with you. So yeah, let's walk through some examples. By the way, it's maybe worth restating. What I'm showing up here is a GIF and then a snap code, as we call it, sort of like a QR code. These can be scanned using the Snap app with the rear-facing camera open. You just point it at the snap code, and then you tap, and it will launch the experience. Just wanted to restate that. Perhaps it's not obvious. This is how you can try these for yourself right now. So feel free to snap the screen, and I'll maybe wait a half beat after I finish speaking so that you can do this. But yeah, what I'm showing right now is a partnership that was debuted at SPS for Piaget for virtual try-on technology. So this lens that was built allows our Snap users to try on this incredible timepiece virtually. And using hand tracking and this virtual try-on technology, which is part of the computer vision sort of suite of Snap, users can get a sneak peek at what it might look like and then show it to their friends and generate exciting conversations. And so the reason I bring up this watch try-on is because it's cool, but also because maybe it begins to make some of us think about how else we might use hand tracking or gesture tracking, which is maybe the next slide. Let's see. Yes, so here we have another sort of virtual try-on execution, but this one using hand tracking and sort of gesture user interface or gesture UI to cycle through the various Prada bags that are featured here. So again, interesting if you're into fashion, perhaps more interesting if you're thinking about developing a game or some type of interactive experience using gestures and using tracking in this way. Hopefully it's interesting. I'll give you a second to check out the snap code if you want to try this out. Okay. Here's another fashion virtual try-on example. I can't say that I can pull any of these looks off myself, but he's doing a good job. What's interesting here, and you might have noticed this in the Snap keynote that I played, in the highlight reel that I played, you can't hear the audio now, but he's using voice ML to change his jacket. So he says, maybe something with a pattern. And we hear that and cycle through to a different jacket for him to then try on, and it virtually snapped his body using computer vision technology. So exciting stuff, to be sure. And feel free to snap this code and check it out yourself. Move on to the next one. This is one that I just can't help but show off. Disney is obviously incredible intellectual property and an incredibly talented powerhouse in content development and world building and storytelling. And so super proud to be a part of the team who developed this incredible virtual try-on execution that dovetails and works with the Cruella movie release. Super cool. And again, imagine what could be done with world building and storytelling and character building with digital game experiences with this type of technology. Hopefully this is exciting, and hopefully you get a chance to snap this code and check it out yourself. So here we are with another GIF here, the animated GIF that doesn't include audio, but essentially each one of these elements here, the sun, the pizza slice, and the unicorn, and the bird, all in origami style. The flower, these are all musical notes. And as he taps each one, he gets a beat going and gets a song going. And so he's actually playing a song as he does this. And so this is an example of an interactive experience, while not maybe a deep game, but certainly an experiment that could, I think, provides very fertile ground for game development, but certainly not limited to this type of technology. But this is exciting and in differentiating stuff compared to what's out in the landscape right now. So, because we know that the future of augmented reality extends far beyond the devices that we use now, we can't forget about hands-free experiences. And so I want to make sure that we share the incredible progress and the incredible future vision and big bets that have been made for wearable devices here. We call them spectacles. So here are some experiences that have been developed by our community for spectacles. And I hope that this will also begin to get everyone here excited about what's possible. So again, these are videos. These videos are snaps that are captured from spectacles, from the wearable device, that are built by the community. So these are experiments by the community. I know that the super smart minds and the DNA of gaming combined with this type of technology is has got to be exciting and got to be very interesting. So this is why I chose to show this. Again, developed by a community developer using Lens Studio 4, and directly captured from the Spectacles wearable headset. Here we have another experience that was captured directly from from Spectacles. This one is location based, so it leverages landmarks throughout the U.S. Where these sort of little virtual kiosks exist that provide points of interest, and are one community developer's vision of how to use Spectacles and how to create an interesting and meaningful and powerful experience that takes advantage of this technology. This is another, it's so interesting to see for us how various creators interpret our technology and play in this sandbox, in this playground, and experiment and where they think the opportunity lies. Certainly, this is the reason I'm showing it to this crowd, is to generate that type of intrigue and excitement and curiosity. So yeah, I just can't wait to see what everyone here will bring to this technology and Lens Studio 4, which is now available. Before I wrap up, I just want to highlight that there is no shortage of opportunity to engage with our growing community of Snapchatters in new and exciting ways. Very exciting space to be in at the moment. And I'm not sure if these numbers have, for those who haven't seen SBS or don't follow Snap closely, hopefully this is exciting news and begins to demonstrate the trajectory that we are on. And also worth noting is that our audience composition is really all about the future, right? 90% of 13 to 24-year-olds in the US, 90% of 13 to 24-year-olds in the US are engaging with this platform. That is a very important and very interesting demographic as a product manager, and certainly as a game industry professional to pay attention to and to consider engaging with, strongly consider engaging with. And it's also worth calling out, again, I have to assume that perhaps the release of this information isn't on everybody's radar, but in the US, the UK, France, Canada, and Australia, Snapchat reached more 13 to 24-year-olds than either Facebook or Instagram. We should let that sink in. That's an incredible statistic. And again, just illustrates the opportunity, I hope. So hopefully this is interesting and exciting to you. Ultimately, I want to inspire you, and I want to bring you to, I want to encourage you to explore Lens Studio 4. I want to encourage you to consider, which AR games and AR experiences and interactive paradigms and new paradigms that you could build on our platform, on Snap. And so, in short, I want you to bring your game to Snapchat, literally and figuratively. We say bring your game. You have to bring your game. You show up and you play hard, and you bring it, but also literally bring your game. So pardon the play on language there, but I could not resist. So I think we're just about at time. I hope that for anyone who, has any questions, feel free to let me know. And for those who not, please, we'll find a way to reach out to me, hopefully. So I see the moderators join. So yeah, I'll hand the mic back over.
Thank you so much. Your speech was really, really inspiring, at least for me. So I appreciate for all you have demonstrated to us, Brett. And being a moderator has its benefits. So I can ask the first question from my side. You have demonstrated a spectacle device, and on the website of Snap, it stated that this device is not for sale. So my question is the next. Why should creators work with projects for spectacles if there is no market and it will not be appearing soon? What's your plan?
Sure, great question, and very straightforward, to the point. I appreciate that. Yeah, certainly for anyone with experience working in wearables, they know for sure that this is very new territory for the mass audiences, and even for enthusiasts, the market is limited. And so at the moment, our focus is really on ensuring that we provide inspiration through experiences that we develop that are best in class and really pave the way forward. To cut to the chase, we're moving. There's a path forward, where beyond where we are right now, and certainly the leads and the product managers of the spectacles team would do a better job of articulating that. I certainly don't want to speak out of turn, but I think that what this release does of the technology and the demonstration of the technology, if not the point of sale release of this technology, I think that this demonstrates Snap's investment in the future of wearables, and I think I'm very excited, and I hope you're excited to see what comes next, because there will be more.
Thank you so much. I believe many people would be happy to take them in their hands and try on with different projects. Okay, I have to appreciate you for all the answers and the information, because we run out of time and have to leave the stage for the next speaker. I ask all the guys to reach Brett in private messages through the Pine platform and communicate and ask questions and get inspired and try the Lens Studio. This is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for being with us at the morning together with your tasty coffee. Have a great day. Come again.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity, and I look forward to hearing from the Games Gathering Conference attendees. Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you. Bye-bye.